Sorry, my camera cut off there, but I'm attaching this video to the last one, so it's all the same video, so whatever. So then, Zebro found a way into different universes by staying in a clone version of the Plushfrix universe, and summoned portals to the Plushfrix world to kidnap them. Zebro developed a small army too. Weird time travel, Tenet type stuff happens. I'm not gonna deep dive into all that because the early to mid hundreds of the Plushfrix gets really confusing. So confusing that I don't even bother to watch the episodes to understand it again. This was at a time where I was trying to develop lore for the Plushfrix series, but without a script, if that makes sense. So it was really hard to develop from that. But there is a story in there, I just don't know what it is that much. Anyways, carrying on. The Cup pulls up to the Plushfrix house and causes the anarchy. The Cup turns good and yeets his creator onto the sidewalk, which is Zebra, of course. Zebra's body is split in half, but it still lives. Meanwhile, the Cup goes to King Bonnie's house and says sorry for his actions, and they forgive him. He goes back to the Plushfrix house afterwards. So yeah, the Cup has redeemed himself. He's decided to become a good guy. He's no longer obeying his creator's orders. And he said sorry to the Plushfrix and the King Bonnie crew. Don't forget to check out King Bonnie, guys. He helped me with the story a lot. So yeah, he gets credit for that. He also inspired some ideas for full-on episodes. But anyways, moving on. Thanks, King Bonnie, for watching this. Thanks, mate. Love ya. So the Plushfrix begin a new religion, or holiday called Soul Day, which is basically celebrating the souls that passed on or whatever that died. I guess like they think that David has like died or whatever. They think his soul went to somewhere else or whatever. Basically, just a whole new religion that the Plushfrix made up. But their religion was short-lived because they realized the truth soon later. Oh wait, I forgot to mention this. Hold up, guys. I'm so sorry, but okay. So hear me out. So, keep in mind of what's going on right now. Forget about that right now. Remember the past, alright? Okay. So, just before the Plushfrix were put in the simulation rooms, Mr. Oldblade escaped prison and built a tiny shelter outside the house. And, some point in the future, he got caught and taken to prison again. So, this was during, the Plushfrix in, the real beginning episode or whatever. In 2017. Okay, just wanted to put that in your mind. Mr. Oldblade built a shelter on the Plushfrix yard without them noticing it for a few years in 2017. But now, resuming back to present day, alright? Resuming back to present day. I'm sorry I forgot to mention that earlier, but resuming back to present day. Nightmare Freddy, Foxy, and Nightmare Foxy meet King Bonnie and Funtime Foxy at the Eagles. They discuss random crap, and apparently Funtime Foxy is gay. I support. Wait, hold up. I created that character anyway, so wait. Huh. Is it a good thing to support a sexuality for a character that isn't even real that I made up? I never thought about that. Is that a good thing? I don't know. But I support all sexualities regardless, so whatever. I was just questioning that because this is a character I made, and I'm questioning if it's okay for me to... I created the character Funtime Foxy, and I created the character to be gay. So is respecting a fictional character that I made sexuality okay? I'm not sure. I guess it is, but whatever. I hope that made sense. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Oh, wait, I forgot to, mention one more thing. I hope this is the last thing I forgot, alright? I might make little intricate cuts, to, like, say something that happened in between, but this is sort of important. Not too important, but sort of important. Just before Nightmare Foxy and the crew went to Virginia Beach and the battle with, Gator 74 happened in, like, episode 50 or whatever. Or just after that, actually, somewhere around, just before, yes, before. David runs a Battle for Dream Island, styled, thing beforehand, and briefly said that he is the ruler of everything. So yeah, there's that. Which isn't too far off, because David is sort of the ruler of everything. Sort of. In the galaxy, you understand mechanical hands are the ruler of everything. Ruler of everything. I'm the ruler of everything in the end. Do you like how I dance? I got the code. Alright, let's just stop before I get copyrighted. And also, behind the scenes, Withery has taken the fursuit of David, right? And then he took him to, like, some sort of, like, lab or something like that, because Withery's still evil at this time. So, he tries creating, like a clone of David, but it failed. So, instead of making a full-on clone of David who's evil, he decided to make, an injection, to inject someone with the infected blood of the fursuit, and turn them evil. And basically, this blood is David's blood that was left on the inside of the fursuit after being damaged in one episode. So Withery took that, put it in a syringe, and then got got Foxy with it. And Foxy is slowly becoming more infected and possessed, or what? Not possessed, infected by this thing that will turn him evil, basically, and kill everyone. Then Withery attacks the plush fricks, and the cup time travels with Withery to the height that Nightmare Foxy first saw the cup. Well, not height. Time. The time. Withery attacks the plush fricks, and the cup time travels with Withery to the time that Nightmare Foxy first saw the cup. Then the plush fricks do a 3-part series of the game show thing where every episode a person will be eliminated, sort of like the Battle for Dream Island thing, but it got cancelled shortly after that. It's Christmas Eve, and T'Challa the Black Panther marketable plushie enters and talks with Freddy. A bunch of conspiracy theories about Remnant and William Afton start to develop, and T'Challa dies somehow. Black Panther returns, a portal opens, and out from it comes the famous FNAF YouTuber Dako. He somehow entered the plush fricks world. Withery becomes the evil in the leader of Zebro Squad. Withery becomes the evil leader of the Zebro Squad, and Nightmare Foxy and Withery fight each other. Steve and Withery fight each other to Withery takes David's dog's. Oh wait, I already explained this earlier, but I'll explain it again. So yeah, hold up. I'm trying to look through here. Yes, I am reading it off of the thing. I know I said I wasn't gonna be using it much, but here I am, reading all of this crap right here, and I'm I have such a messy handwriting that I can't even find where it was. I'll just start from here. He somehow entered the plush fricks world, Doctor did. Okay, here's where we are. Withery becomes the evil leader of Zebro Squad, and Nightmare Foxy and Withery fight each other. Steve and Withery fight each other, and Withery takes David's dog suit, thinking it's a legit dead David, to take his blood and use it to create an evil David clone. Instead of that, Withery decides to just inject Foxy with the infected blood and make him go rabid and hunt down King Bonnie. King Bonnie gets kidnapped and taken to the house. The Hands try to save him, who are the characters that are attached to my hand. Yes, right, righty? Yeah, lefty. You know those characters, they're the Hands. Foxy gets cured, and Zebro dies. Yay, Zebro's finally dead. I don't exactly know where, but it's around this time that Gator 74, who's been absent all this time, was taken by Anjin and being experimented on to see if they can cure him, and then they end up curing him, and so he's a normal person again. The plush fricks all move into the cabin, and they discover Freddy Fazbear's Pizza in real life recreation is being built behind the house and the cabin. Into the pit, Spring Bonnie enters the plush fricks world. The plush fricks discover more secrets about Haunted Park and King Bonnie getting sucked into a Minecraft, which was just a dream and never happened. Nightmare Foxy and Chica suddenly get mind-controlled into Zebro's sidekicks. Zebro's still alive. Dun dun dun. Chica, Nightmare Foxy get better and kill Zebro again, but he possesses Circus Baby and the final battle happens. The demented Circus Baby creates a red ball. Whoever touches it will instantly die. Chica's odd twin dies. Chica yeets Zebro, who infected Circus Baby's body, who is now dead, into an AC and disintegrates Baby's body and Zebra with it. Wheelie gently guides the red ball to a ditch, which is with a stick. Yeah, he guides it with a stick. So yeah, basically what happened is, Zebro died, he came alive again, as stronger, in a stronger form, like a bottle as a coat hanger or whatever, and then he died again, and then he revived himself, his, soul went into, well, I think so, I don't know, something like that, his, whatever it is, entered, Circus Baby, killed her from an inside out, and then, they killed Zebro by, Chica throwing her into the air vent, well, AC, air conditioner, whatever it is. And then they, guide, a red ball that is, lethal to the touch, somewhere where no one's gonna get hurt. Funtime Foxy puts tiny tracking chips inside everyone so he can track everyone's location. The Plushfort Council discusses about things when a giant teddy bear returns. He explains that his brother at King Bonnie's house was killed by 3 little creatures who wore his body as a disguise. If you don't know who I'm talking about, it's that tan beige bear I got. He's a character who was killed off earlier in the series. He wasn't really that important. He's still not that important. But his brother is, because he's that white bear that you see in King Bonnie's channel in that one episode where the 3 little creatures infected him and stuff. Took over his body, like entered Michael Afton style. So anyways. Meanwhile, we're in season 6 now. I know I forgot to say what are like seasons and stuff, but whatever, here it is. Meanwhile, Chica, Nightmare Foxy, and King Bonnie get kidnapped by the Special Strike Shadow Frey droid, who take them to another universe. The Shadow droid shape shifts into a pink shoe, and King Bonnie loses all of his memory. Nightmare Foxy and Chica explain to detail about everything that I just explained that happened in the past. They literally tell King Bonnie everything that happened that they remember of in the past. Basically, everything that I explained in this one video right now, to this point. The Shadow Frey droid shapeshifts into a piece of bubblegum and speaks with Glitchtrap through like a walkie-talkie or a communication device or something like that. Glitchtrap tells his minion to activate the portals. A Shadow droid flicks a switch and things start turning on. The kidnapped squad attack the Shadow Frey droid. A portal opens without them noticing, and out from it comes Nightmare Foxy, who's much older and from the future. Old Nightmare Foxy spectates the whole thing without anyone noticing, and another portal opens. Out from that portal comes David in his true form, the sand bottle his freaking self. An empty, tiny Dr. Pepper bottle filled with play sand, who has their Dr. Pepper logo ripped off. Only a small white patch of paper left remains on David. David saves them and takes Nightmare Foxy and King Bonnie, but frick. So yeah, David, saves them. He takes, Nightmare Foxy and King Bonnie back, but Chica gets left behind by accident. She didn't get into the portal in time, and it closed on her. The unrecognizable Nightmare Foxy of the future gives Chica a time-traveling watch. Chica goes to the future of the current universe they're in and escapes the cheap paper cutout of a poorly drawn Rick Astley in the future of the dimension she's currently in. Chica goes to another universe where a bottle cult exists and has a battle with the empty water bottles. And Nightmare Freddy and Nightmare Foxy find Chica in this universe and bring her back to the cabin. It turns out they spawned in one of the simulation rooms that make it look like they're in the cabin, but in actuality they're not. David synchronizingly teleports everyone to the cabin without anyone noticing. So it looks like they're in the same place, but they might have felt a little jolt or something like that. A meeting takes place as David, Funtime Foxy, and Greenie the dinosaur explain how portals work to the plush fricks. A portal gun has enough power to take to a universe, and a portal gun has enough power to take you to a universe and take you back to where you started. After that, the portal gun is completely drained. The plush fricks hear a noise outside, and then the plush frick movie occurs now. Plush fricks, villains with desires. Yes, we've gotten this far. We're now talking about the 200th episode. Here we go. Now listen in, this is where things get exciting. You remember the Special Strike, right? I would suggest watching the Special Strike, and Special Strike Rebellion, and all the mini shorts that come in between that, the specials, before watching this movie, and especially because it's heavily based around that. And you, of course, have to understand the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, like Scott Cawthon made and stuff like that, to understand my series at all, pretty much. Okay, let's begin. The Cup and David discover a Glitchtrap clone and interrogate him. Joey and the Hands fight two shadow droids. Funtime Foxy and King Bonnie get in some character development and talk about a bunch of stuff. Meanwhile, on the extraterrestrial planet, the Glitchtrap army rises. Back at the house, Withery discovers a portal. Out from it came Master Chief. Yes, the one from Halo. Spartan 117. Oh crap, I forgot something important again. Oh no. Okay, hear me out, guys. Okay, so put all that aside for a minute. I'm gonna be talking about the past again, and I forgot about it. Now, this happened a while ago, okay? In between where Withery took David's suit and when infected Foxy hunted down King Bonnie, it was Christmas and King Bonnie tested the drone. It failed. But Withery swooped in and attacked using a pair of scissors. He stabs Funtime Foxy, who survives the course, and Chica is back, and I don't know. I think it's supposed to say Funtime Foxy survives the injury or whatever. I don't know what I was writing at the time. It says curse or something. And Chica is back and has a sword fight with Withery. Chica makes sure everyone's okay. So yeah, Chica comes back, and basically gets rid of Withery for them. This happened during Christmas, during when Withery attacked and stuff. This was a while ago. Okay, now resuming to the movie. Okay, so hear me out. We're in present day now. This is the movie. We're resuming to the movie. The plush fricks do random crap until Gator74 shows up and explains how Anjin got rid of the rabid side effect of effect after the latter killed his parasite. Suddenly, Bill Cipher appears with Billy Zipper. They are nice to the plush fricks, but Billy Zipper gives King Bonnie and Funtime Foxy a crown each. The Glitchtrap bug attacks and Withery kills him. You know, the Glitchtrap bug from the end of Special Strike Rebellion. Withery attacks and kills them. Or so we think he kills them. Nightmare Foxy and Chica get in the mood, and Nightmare Foxy learns some life from the Dorito thingy. What I mean by Dorito thingy is Billy Zipper, who's Bill Cipher's current sidekick. Remember how earlier I said that Bill Cipher wanted a sidekick? Well, he has one now, and it's Billy Zipper. I also forgot to mention this earlier. Somewhere along the way throughout in the entire me explaining all this, Bill Cipher made a clone of himself, but it's a failed clone because there was still a little bit of the DNA of the last person who used the clone machine left. And this is at King Bonnie's house, by the way. Basically, Ennard made a cloning machine, and Bill Cipher wanted a clone, but he made a clone of himself, but it was a failed Dorito-looking version of himself. And he named him Billy Zipper. Nightmare Foxy and... Oh, wait, I already read all that. Hold up. Yes. Meanwhile, the interdimensionals, interuniversals, I don't know what the frick they're called, but they find new recruits and they have to battle the United Glitchtrap Army. Basically, a bunch of people from different universes hop into the Plush Frick universe, sort of how a Special Strike works out, but not really. Basically, they're trying to team up with each other, like Master Chief teams up with 9, 9 teams up with BB-8, BB-8 teams up with, Huggy Wuggy, stuff like that, from different characters from different universes are uniting together to create one team to defeat the Glitch Trap army that William Afton has hosted in between FNAF, Ultimate Custom Night and FNAF VR Help Wanted. Nightmare Foxy and Foxy are subconsciously connected. Weird. Like, their minds are okay, so, let's say, 2 objects are physically connected to each other, but the 2 objects themselves have no idea they're connected. Let's say, one object gets, killed, the other object would immediately sense its death. That's basically what's going on between Foxy and Nightmare Foxy. Don't worry, I'll explain that in future Stupid FNAF Plush Freak episodes. That's coming. I might even explain some of that in the egg thing. That's a good idea, actually. Anyways, the higher-ranked Plush Fricks go out to war with the, interdimensional whatchamacallits. The higher ranks build a small shelter outside. Glitch Afton figures out... What the frick am I saying? Oh, I just called Glitch Trap Glitch Afton to be unique. Okay, whatever. So, Glitch Afton, figures out the other Glitch Trap died, which is the... Basically, Glitch Trap, figured out that, the Special Strike Glitch Trap, was killed by Withery earlier on. And then Glitch Trap and a few of his clones investigate the house, and it turns out William Afton has been sneaking into the Special Strike world and stealing the shadow droids remains that were left to rot in the streets of that one city world in the Special Strike. That's where Glitch Trap went to. He was taking them. William Afton was taking the Special Strike droids who were dead and stuff, and he revived them and he revamped them, and he also cloned himself. But the more he'd done it, the more disfigured the creations got. After Afton explains it all to his, few clones that are going with him to investigate the house to see if the plush fricks are there or not, sees a sculpture of, a dad holding his kid, which reminded, William of Elizabeth Afton, his daughter, and possibly named Evan Afton, his son, who died, and even Michael Afton. Now, what I just explained there was a deleted scene from, the Stupid FNAF Plush Fricks movie, but I thought about, making a re-upload of, that one part, and, having the deleted scene back in there. And I'm not sure why, but that's all I've written in here. Oh, I know why that is. It's because, at the time, I was still making the movie as I was writing all the lore, the Stupid FNAF Plush Fricks, story down. Don't worry, I can finish it off here. Okay, I don't have to rely on this anymore. I got the rest on the top of my mind, guys, don't worry. The most difficult part to remember about the Stupid FNAF Plush Frick lore was, in the middle of, like, Season 3 and 4, but we're past the most difficult parts now, so we're all good. I can remember everything on the top of my head now. So yeah, Glitch Trap and, his clones get, attacked by, the Starland crew, who is like a sister series to Stupid FNAF Plush Fricks. Basically, it's all about, Starly, who is my sort of stepsister. Let's say it's my dad's girlfriend's kid. Yeah. What would you call that? Like, half-stepsister? I don't know. Like, what would you call, your dad's girlfriend's kid? Because if we were a stepbrother or stepsister, then that would be, my dad and his girlfriend would have to be married for that. So what would you call it if my dad and his girlfriend are just that, and just boyfriend and girlfriend, and, then, dad's girlfriend's kid is, what would you call that? Half-stepsister? I don't know. Anyways, Glitch Trap, aka William Afton, gets attacked by the scout from TF2, but he disintegrates his bat. So yeah, in the, like, thin air, he just disintegrates his bat, like, some more of the interdimensionals come out. Buff Helpy, gets to meet Dotgo. Basically, more random crap, takes place in there that isn't really necessary to mention. Just watch the movie for yourself. There are spoilers for the movie, by the way, so if you don't want any more spoilers, just click off the video right now, because there are spoilers. Okay, but regardless, I'm gonna keep talking, so you best click off of this if you don't want to get spoiled. Okay, moving forward. I'm assuming you know all the lore at this point, so whatever. Well, I would watch the stupid FNAF Plush Freak movie at least first, and then, resume to this video. If you already seen it, then you can keep, watching this video. Unless if you just don't care. Okay. Okay, so, then we got the, Starland, series, which is basically a sub-series of stupid FNAF Plush Freaks. And then, I forgot to mention this one thing before. Zebro also made a robot that one time stabbed, or almost stabbed, Freddy with something. And it was basically a robot that looks like a needle, sort of. And that appears in the sister series right here. I miss the vibes of late 2021, do you? It's that, unique feeling. Like that November, December feeling. So yeah, Glitchtrap and the clones come out again, they start attacking, I'm trying to remember from scrolling through here. I'm not gonna rewatch all this. Oh yeah, my, half-step brother, I think? You get the idea. We basically did a scene together, and Tom Nook, Goku, and Ultra Instinct Shaggy, came in. They defeated, some of the Glitchtrap clones and stuff. They got to meet each other. And then, oh yeah, this is what happened. David and Wizery, went to investigate what's going on in the cabin. And then, Glitchtrap entered the cabin, and he used the power to freeze everyone in place so they couldn't move. But because remember when I said how strong Chica was? She lifted the freaking TV. This one right here, actually. In Eagles, remember that? So, Chica is so strong that she, resists Glitchtrap's power and tries to fight him. But Glitchtrap, wins anyways, and ends up, taking, Wizery and David into his, dimension, or sort of universe. Basically what, William Afton is trying to do is he's trying to, basically one of the plush fricks, one of the normal plush fricks has a real soul in them. The others don't. They're just living because they can. But one of them is possessed by a soul. I'll let you figure out who that is. And Glitchtrap is trying to find, which plush frick is possessed by a soul, so we can kill him, and then, use him for remnants, to make him stronger, so we can communicate with, Vanessa more in VR Help Wanted. So yeah, I don't think this would break canon of FNAF at all, because this would, take place in between Ultimate Custom Night and FNAF VR. This wouldn't break canon to the FNAF storyline, I don't think. Because all this is happening under the scenes that isn't revealed. But then Bill Cipher and Billy Zipper come back. And pleasantly, because they needed their help, but Bill Cipher and Billy Zipper were too late to the party, so they missed out on what happened. So, if Bill Cipher and Billy Zipper were there earlier, I guess they could stop Glitchtrap from taking David and Wizery. So he locks them in a giant freaking room, and then that's the end of that part of the movie. I'll explain this right now. Okay, so the reason why I put these in between the movie is because these videos take place in between while the movie is happening. They take place at the same time, if that makes sense. But however, I'll explain I'll explain the sister series after I explain the movie. Okay? So, then the Wish Hamster suddenly, comes to the party, and, then they're talking and talking. Bill Cipher ends up, talking with, the Wish Hamster, saying he has to, make everyone fight each other, for no reason. I don't know why I did that. I thought it'd be cool to see the plush fricks fighting each other from, something that couldn't be controlled or whatever. So basically, Bill Cipher and, the Wish Hamster used to work, with each other, and they still sort of do, but the Wish Hamster is starting to regret having joined him. So, the Wish Hamster is hesitant about, doing a wish for Bill Cipher, but Bill Cipher's wish is for everyone to fight each other to the death, so he doesn't have to do all the dirty work by, killing them all himself. So the plush fricks start fighting each other because the Wish Hamster granted his wish, and, yeah. the same exact thing is going on outside too, but, yeah. Yeah, David and, Wizery, escape their, tiny, well, not tiny, their giant, freaking prison cell, and they roam through the hallways. They see a bunch of portal guns in the basket. They try and get it, but just then... Oh, wait, never mind. Hold up. Yeah, they try and get the portal guns, so the interdimensionals can go back into their original dimensions. And then, what the hell? Do you hate when that happens? When you, like, just, like, move your controller joint up a little bit, and then it just goes all the way back to the beginning. Hold up. There we go. There we go, I checkpoint myself. You know, I can just do this, yeah. Oh yeah, so, Nightmare Foxy and Chica realized that, maybe the effects of, them fighting each other could wear off if Chica used her time-traveling watch, and then, they go, to a different universe. Well, not time-traveling watch. It can be a time-traveling watch, but it can also be, a universe-traveling watch, too. I think. Well, yes, but... Wait, then why didn't... Okay, never mind. Never mind. I made an error in some of my past videos with the whole time-traveling Chica thing, but whatever. So yeah, regardless, Nightmare Foxy and Chica go into a different dimension using her watch, which isn't just time travel, it can also go through dimensions. And I guess the reason why Chica didn't, use that to go back to the cabin is because she didn't know it had a, universe traveling effect too. Okay, let's just carry on. So yeah, they look through, the past of their past, like, random little, shenanigans and stuff with the whole cup, zebra and stuff. And then, they end up kissing, but it's off screen here. As you can see, they were clearly... So then, the plush bricks are still fighting each other in the cabin, but, Nightmare Freddy had a good idea, and he wished for the wish hamster, to undo the effects that Bill Cipher did, so they would be back to normal, and then, the wish hamster grant their wish, and then, finally, it's come to all this. And finally, this is how it should end. This is the end of the plush bricks. Get ready for this. This is the best ending ever. Nightmare Freddy, in the blink of an eye, wishes for everything to go back to normal. All the engine stuff, all the glitch trap stuff, all the everything crap is done with, and everything is back to normal as life as they know it. But unfortunately, just before the wish hamster could say granted, Billy Zipper stabbed him and killed him on the spot. What a dirty trick Bill Cipher played. He stabbed them in the back. Literally. He disintegrated the wish hamster's body into a bunch of ash. King Bonnie will want his revenge. And now, it is proven that Bill Cipher and Billy Zipper are an extreme enemy to the plush bricks. David and Withery, meanwhile in the universe, try to escape through the portal, but Glitch Trap intercepts them, but he is very easy to defeat because he's literally made out of paper. Talk about toying around with Afton Daddy, right? I'm sorry, I just ruined my own fandom saying that. But yeah, Withery and David escape easily back to the plush frick world, and then everything seems to be normal. All the interdimensionals are hiding inside the cabin. It's all good. Everyone is forgiven, everyone's okay. But Glitch Trap comes back into their world and tries to put an end to everything once and for all. So Glitch Trap tries to enter the cabin, but he can't because because it's really difficult to enter. Sure, the glass is broken, but the blinds are in the way. All the interdimensionals go back to their original worlds and have a crappy portal effect that's literally just a freaking black light. Everyone goes back to their world and everything. Oh, I forgot to mention something. Somewhere in between, Special Strike Freddy enters their world after, the end, mistakenly sent him to another universe, which is the Plush Frick universe. After the whole battle thing, Obese, Shadow Man, and Special Strike Frey participated in, and went back to their own worlds, everything was back to normal. This movie takes place in between most of the Special Strike movie and its epilogue, like in between that 2-week mark that you see in the epilogue of the Special Strike Rebellion. Glitchtrap is being pathetic as all hell, and he fails to enter the cabin and stuff. Then Withery finally explains his origin story. He is actually, so he talks about Stampy and hit the target and stuff, and he's from the Minecraft world, and he's actually a soul from that one custom mod adventure that DanTDM played, where he was like testing a ghost gun on him, and then that soul escapes into the Monster School universe, and then he ends up possessing the Wither skeleton, and he stays there for the entirety of the show's existence. And then he goes into the Plushfrick world, and Steve also came from there too. So, and also Withery has the power to project. You know, it makes a lot more sense when you just watch the scene on your own. Never mind what I said. It makes a lot more sense when you just watch the movie for yourself. So yeah, all the Plushfricks go outside, they have a final battle with Glitchtrap himself. It should be easy, right? But it's actually very difficult for some reason. I don't know why, but it just is. If anything, the Plushfricks are just fighting each other without realizing it. But just as Glitchtrap was about to be kicked into the VR Help Wanted world, Withery was about to kick him in, I think, or something. Hold up. Where was I? Oh yeah, so King Bonnie, Nightmare Foxy, and Chica both kick Glitchtrap into his world, but just as he was falling, he had a portal gun in his hand, and he shot a portal directly hit Funtime Foxy, and it sent him into another dimension. And before the portal closed, after Glitchtrap entered his world again, the FNAF VR world, or FNAF world, or the actual legit Five Nights at Freddy's universe, Bill Cipher kicked Withery into the portal, which looks like a flashlight, but it should be just a portal, but whatever. Chica fan art! Withery and Glitchtrap have a final battle in the VR Help Wanted game, and then it sort of ends off in a tie. No one really wins, but Withery just hops into another universe before Glitchtrap can catch him. And then that's where we last see Glitchtrap before FNAF VR Help Wanted. Withery goes into the Sonic the Hedgehog world, but an alternate version of it, because Sonic in this world is just a glow stick pack or whatever. And bruh, I was oh yeah, at this scene, I was being blamed on the Plushfricks for, not, just using my hands to just crush the paper, figures that came into our world or whatever to end everything. But it doesn't even matter now because, they're back in their original dimensions, so yeah. The cup takes King Bonnie back to his place. The episode 1 happens right here. And then, David takes, Funtime Foxy back to, the Plushfrick world, and it ends off with King Bonnie explaining the Wish Hamster's death to the King Bonnie crew, and that's the end credits of the movie. But that's not the end of Stupid FNAF Plushfricks. We're far from the end. Well, we're not far from the end of this explanation, but we're far from the end of the entire series. It's still continuing to this day. So yeah. So about here, Gilbert the Shark, who likes cheese a lot, saw something. They saw this, like, figure thing, and it's actually a robot that Zebro made a long time ago. Remember how I mentioned that needle-looking thing? And then, the Multi-Soul. This is, where, the character Jack comes in, who is a girl with a male's name, but whatever, we don't judge. She has supernatural powers, and, I am confused of its lore, man. Starly was the one who made the story, actually, and I'm confused of what she's talking about, and I'm sure she'll be confused about watching these videos, too, when we watch them later on. But the only thing I do remember is that Jack took the Starland crew to a different universe for some reason. Jack lost her powers, so she sort of died, but not really. She suddenly comes back alive. Jack also, yeah, so Jack just comes back, and then I don't really remember what happened there. to be honest. But then this is where 1 happens, where David is explaining everything and taking Funtime Foxy back to the normal Plush Frick world. And then, and also remember, the Starland series takes place in the same universe as the Plush Fricks. It literally takes place in the house. This was going on as the movie was happening, so they had no idea all this was going on outside. In the beginning of episode 5, Jack yeets Grim Foxy into King Bonnie's house, and that's all that really happens in that episode. Now, the Glamrocks join in, but that's not really that important. And which leads us to this episode, which happens directly after the ending of the stupid FNAF Plush Fricks movie. Bill Cipher suddenly attacks, and then he power freezes Circus Baby. He then power freezes everyone else, but then Circus Baby gets free, and then she takes out Bill Cipher as Bill Cipher and Billy Zipper escape. Until next time they meet again. And then this whole time Grim Foxy was chilling in King Bonnie's house. The Cup took Grim Foxy back to his world. Senior Avocado and King Bonnie fix one of his broken windows after Chica committed defenestration to Billy Zipper. And then, also at the same time as... this episode's happening the same exact time as the episode we just last looked at was the Raid of Cypher. Okay, so the Plush Fricks are doing an honorable funeral for the Wish Hamster. And they put him in the woods next to my actual dead 2 cats, Guapo and Lulu. I miss those guys, but they don't live forever, you know what I mean? But meanwhile, in another universe, Mr. Oldblade is back. He escaped prison, and he is back. He has a sidekick who is a literal Ziploc bag, and he explains how everyone is in their original dimensions, and they're gonna test the spaceship now, which has the power to go into many different universes. They're even looking at Daco's most recent video at the time in his world, so you can see that he's back in his universe. They activate the ship and it goes into like a hyperdrive mode thing or whatever, like a hyperspace thing. Let's just play the clip real quick. Alright, you see that button next to the blue button? Press it. Can I pull off a Russian accent? I don't know. Right now, and it'll prepare the teleporter. Yes, sir. There we go. That's a lot of G's. There we go, we're easing out. Very good. Alright, I'm almost to the cockpit. Alright, on the count of 3, press the blue button. I'll flick this lever, alright? 1, 2, 3. So yeah, they go into hyperspace, but in the Minion, this is where David discovers the Minion, who was the original person that they found in the beginning of the stupid FNAF Plush Fricks movie. So he just interrogates him and stuff, and then he puts him in like a simulation, he locks him in one of the simulation rooms that make it look like he's in the cabin, but he's really in the simulation room. So, yeah, that's the end of that. And random object skits is where things get interesting. Okay, so there's not really that much importance to the series yet, but there's a few lore things in here. This episode isn't worth mentioning at all. Neither is this one, I don't think. Other than the fact that Joey the Cheez-It is indestructible. Basically, when the Cheez-It crumbles into many pieces, he can regenerate himself. I don't really remember what episode 3 was about, but I remember episode 4 being important. Remember Plastic Knife. Do you remember Plastic Knife, who was Bill Cipher's past pupil, I guess? He's still kicking around, and he's at the Plush Fricks place now, and he's a good guy. And also, this takes place after some events, previous events that haven't appeared here yet, and I'm still developing it. Season 2 will take place before Season 1, which is what I'm working on right now. In episode 5, Bill Cipher and the Plastic Knife meet. I don't remember what they were talking about, but whatever. In episode 6, Joey the Cheez-It is explained by Gator74 that the character version of me in the Stupid FNAF Plush Ricks universe, not me in real life, has been cloned, sort of, but turned into a Cheez-It. So Anjin created a clone of myself, but in a Cheez-It form, if that makes sense. But an indestructible version of it. Well, destructible, but unkillable. Shortly after that, Foxy and Frey go to Richmond. Nothing really important in that episode much. I believe there was something in the end, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I remember. It was just Mr. Oldblade and his sidekick talking and stuff. And it's also at this time that the first episode of Stupid FNAF Plush Ricks that we ever mentioned here in this video right now happened. Let's say, that episode, the first episode in Multiverse Saga playlist, it was really Mr. Oldblade in this time right now explaining his past to the Ziploc bag. That's what was going on in that first episode, which is why we first saw them in the spaceship in the very beginning. And the Engine Files is basically David correcting, the viewers about, how the lore works for the series and stuff. And the building is, that episode where, Mr. Oldblade actually, takes over the CEO building and takes it for himself and stuff. This is the dark episode where, he murders that Pepsi bottle who's David's father and stuff. But the reason why it takes place in the future is because there's a scene in here that takes place in the meanwhile stance during the modern Plush Frick times. But it's in there for a brief moment, but I still count it as the future anyway, because for all we know, these, I count this as a flashback episode. Like, it's, there are many different, time periods that you see, Mr. Oldblade in this one episode, that I just decided to put it in, the modern times, because, this is the time where one scene, it's showing the modern Stupid FNAF Plush Frick characters in the present time, if that makes sense. It's somewhere in this episode, but I don't remember where. Even though the rest of the episode takes place in several different periods in the past. Military Plush Fricks. The Plush Fricks get military trained by a stupid military general, and they don't learn a thing about self-defense. Why they didn't fight. In this episode, it's focused around King Bonnie's house. Originally, I think King Bonnie was gonna make this episode, but I think he said to me that he didn't want to do it, so I just made it instead. But basically, it's about King Bonnie, of course it's about King Bonnie, but it's about King Bonnie's house and stuff. They're just chilling around, doing nothing, and then, they figure out that, Uni, who is Zebro's sister, freaking Uni, has gone missing in the woods. So the Nightmare Foxy, who is, not my Nightmare Foxy, but King Bonnie's Nightmare Foxy in his house, and a private investigator, discover Uni in the woods, and they talk about Zebro and their relationship and stuff like that. Hold up, let me pull that clip up real quick. How deep are we? The graveyard is right there. We didn't walk from the house more than, 50 feet. Alright, now let's get a move on. Oh, the branch snapped. Okay, whatever. How are we gonna find her? She could have gone anywhere. I don't know how we're gonna find her. Honestly, I'm a 1-star, no, half-a-star detective. Bruh. But the reason why I am a detective is because I know her full story. Wait, what is it? Wait, she has a past or something? Yes, she does. I don't know how to say this. Sorry about the shaky cam, guys. Uni Plays is Zebro's sister. Before Zebro got infected by that glitch trap clone that went inside of him. How do you know that? That's something that only King Bonnie told us about. Zebro has a very, very large family. Before Zebro got infected by this clone thing, he wasn't really an interesting person. He was like a normal dude, like us. He was only evil because that clone infected his brain and killed him that way. Took over his mind. Like a parasite. And the other Nightmare Foxy and Chica from Joey's house have been talking to that guy the whole time. I don't think we're gonna find her again. Maybe she'll turn up. Maybe. Maybe. Stop getting close to me. Sorry, that was totally the gravity. Okay, I don't do that. 6 feet apart. Okay, forget that, let's just go. Uni plays. Wait, I think I see her. Wait, where? Okay, so afterwards, Steve wants to go into a random universe for no reason, so he goes into, the FNAF Plus Shorts universe, and, which is the alternate universe of stupid FNAF Plus Bricks. It's like, all the characters in this other, universe of stupid FNAF Plush Bricks are the same, but flipped upside down. So, Steve goes into this alternate, Plush Brick world, and he, hosts, a Squid Game thing. More shorts of, engine files and stuff, and the dark rematch is where stuff gets real! If you really don't want spoilers, now's the time to turn back. I'm warning you, turn back now and watch, this right now, okay? Like, literally, click off this freaking video right now. I really don't want to spoil this for you if you haven't seen it. This is probably one of the best lore episodes I made. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this episode right now. So, whatever spills out spills. You're about to get spoiled, so turn back now before you get spoiled, okay? Okay? Please, click off this video. Even if you've already seen this, I want you to watch it again. Okay. You're back? Okay, good. So, the Dark Rematch. It's out there. It's one of the most interesting plush frick videos I made. So is my newest episode, but we'll get to that later.